Yo, little dope people of YouTube. So today I'm gonna tell you guys a story, a funny story, and a trippy story at that, right? And it's in regards to this female that I was acquainted with, right? And before you cut this off, I think you should definitely fucking hear this story. And I'm gonna jump back in time prior to this, okay? So when I was going to high school, I was the dude that the homegirl, not this one, but a homegirl or a few homegirls would put their fucking skirts in my locker, would put their makeup in my locker, would put all their shit in my locker. I'm the dude that their parents would drop off, they would visit my locker, put on all their shit, and then come to me on the other side of school, and me would take them out, right? I'm that dude. Like, I saw the nitty gritty of life even at my young age. So I was messing with this girl, man, and her objective was to meet a guy, to be in a serious relationship, get engaged, get married, and have children, and continue her life. This was this girl's objective. And she found me. I didn't find her. She found me and hooked me up. You know what I'm saying? And throughout time, like, I never lied to broads. I've never lied to... I didn't like lying to people, period. I always told them the fucking truth. This is what it is. Black and white. If you like it, cool. If you don't, that's cool too. Your girlfriend might like it. You know what I'm saying? That was my mentality in my youth. I'm 35 now. So I'm talking about up until 25. That was my mentality. Like, hey, dude, like, this is the reality. If you don't like it, kick rocks. Because your girlfriend might want to go swimming with the sharks. You know what I'm saying? So this girl in particular, she wanted to go swimming with the sharks. But at the same time, she's like, hey, you know, I wanna move on, and I wanna make kids and relationship and this. But she wasn't cut out for it. She wasn't cut out for it in the sense that not that she wasn't technically cut out for it, but her mannerisms, the way she looked at life, her viewpoints, the way she moved and acted, it wasn't according to so, right? Like, if you're a church-going woman in her fucking midlife, right, you're gonna carry yourself much different than, let's say, a 16-year-old girl going to church, right? Like, there's a big difference where, like, you've had life experience and all this stuff. But I knew all this shit from youth, so I was able to always guide people, and I've always been intelligent enough to show people the errors of their ways, of whatever the fuck. Doesn't mean I was always great at applying it to my life, but I could sure as fuck look at yours and say, this is what's fucked up with it, right? So this homegirl, dog, I told her, check this out, man. I'm gonna be your booty call until you find someone, okay? And I'm even gonna help you find someone, because I'm not just your booty call, but I'm your homie, right? And I wasn't kidding about this. I was like 100% serious. So I was like, look, I'm not just your booty call. I'm your homie, all right? I'm gonna help you because I see the errors in your ways. I'm gonna tell you how to get a man, hold on to a man, and get married to a man. And anytime in this process that you feel like you want to tell me to kick rocks, like things have gotten serious, I have a boyfriend, this, no problem. Just keep it 100% honest, and I will react 100% with you, right? So I'm messing around with homegirl, and everything is good. And I tell her, and I tell her, look, when you find someone, you tell me. I'm gonna tell you how to play the game so that you can get to that point where you want to be at. You want to be at, right? So she comes to me one day and she's like, hey, yo, so I met this dude and he seems to fit all my criteria and he's handsome and he's this and he's that. I'm like, wonderful. I was like, so this is what's gonna happen. This dude is gonna test you. Whether he knows he's testing you or not, he's gonna test you. The first thing he's gonna try and do is try and take you out and win you over with food and shiny lights and all this shit. And at the end of that night, after he spent a significant amount of money on you, he's gonna want to take you somewhere and get laid. I need you to tell him ahead of time that you're not that person. You're not with that shit. And if that's what he's looking for, he's wasting his time before he's taking you out. And he's still gonna want to take you out because he's not gonna believe you for shit. And when he does, and when he says, no, I'm not with that and all this shit, I just want to enjoy myself with somebody and just, we'll just go have some food and this, you say okay. But remember, at the end of that night, he's gonna test you. He's gonna have a few drinks in. He's gonna want to take you somewhere and try and get busy with you. And you have to tell him no. To the point where not even a fucking kiss. You can flirt with him, you can hold his hand, you can whatever, but it can't, you're not touching anything, he's not touching anything. And if he tries to kiss you, you say no. And if he continues a second try, you leave like you're angry. And this is what homegirl did. And she came back and she's like, dude, exactly how you said, that's exactly how it played out. I said no, I got angry, I left. I was like, wonderful. He's gonna call you tomorrow. And he called and he apologized just like I told her he would, and whoop-de-whoop, right? And he's gonna try and go out again. And when you go out with them, same thing. I'm not that person. This is not what I'm about. Whoop-de-whoop. When he tries to move, he's gonna try a second time. Again, you say no, and this time you get even more upset. And that's exactly what happened, right? She gets more upset and they move on. And again, he's gonna call you. You don't call him, he calls you. This is what you say. How dare you disrespect me after I told you? Whoop-de-whoop. And then he's gonna take you out another time. Okay, and the third time he takes you out, he's gonna, maybe grab your thigh in the car, maybe this. You smack his hand away, you do this, you do that, right? And she does it, and exactly how I told her. And everything is great. Now let's fast forward like a couple months in. I told her, look, now you're telling me you guys are serious with each other. You guys are in like a serious relationship, right? He thinks like he has whoop-de-whoop and this is how it's gonna go down. I need you to control your emotions, your wants, your needs, and this is how you're gonna do it. You don't do this, you don't do that. But eventually you gotta get to some type of a sexual point to keep this person. I told her, you let me know when it gets to that, alright? Don't do a fucking thing. Don't touch his dick, don't do nothing. If that's the case, you slap him, right? And she gets back to me and she's like, yeah, and mind you, I'm banging I'm banging her from wall to wall. You know what I'm saying? She's fucking dizzy getting banged from wall to wall, wall to wall. And she tells me this is, you know, he's trying to get sexual with me. We're like serious and this is this. I was like, all right, so this is what you do now. Like, let me guess. He wants you to suck his dick, right? I was like, this is what you do. You tell him you will. You don't do it. You tell him you will. Give it another month or two. You keep shooting him down and whatever. You be great in every other scenario, but when it comes to that, you don't do it. Okay, passes a couple months. I was like, okay, now this is what you do. When you find the right moment, you suck his dick. But you need to suck his dick like it's the worst blowjob of his fucking life, okay? Like he would rather have not gone out that night, just stroked his own shit and never did a fucking thing. You give him the worst blowjob of your life, and you keep giving him the worst blowjob of his life. And when he gives you pointers on, hey, do this, do that instead, or whatever, I like this, you act like you're taking his constructive criticism, but you fuck it up like the dumbest bitch on earth, alright? And you keep giving him these horrible blowjobs. And what this is gonna do is it's gonna make him think that you've never done this before. You're not used to this. He's teaching you. In reality, this broad gave blowjobs like a fucking porn star, alright? That's just the fucking reality. And I'm telling her to give this dude the worst blowjobs of her fucking life, and she's doing it, and it's working, right? This dude's like, holy shit, man, I got this girl, she's cute, she's hot, she's not banging me, she's giving me horrible blowjobs, she's working this dude, man. And I'm like, okay, so this is what he's gonna try next. After blowjobs, he's gonna try and get with you. And I was like, you can jerk him off, but you don't put nothing on that thing, right? And everything I'm telling this girl, man, and I'm breaking it down into detail and why she's doing it, man. And it came to a point. This girl tells me, hey, look, check this out. We talked about this. I can no longer mess around with you. I'm in a serious relationship. This dude proposed to me, and this is, mind you, I'm banging her fucking brains out. I'm banging her brains out instead of this dude, right? So, but I'm not a hater. Like, all right, fuck it, man. Like, I'm not trying to fucking use you for life. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what you want. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm even gonna show you the ropes. I'm gonna help you, right? So she's like, look, we're engaged, and this is this. I don't think it's appropriate for us to no longer bang anymore, nonetheless, to talk anymore. I'm like, are you sure? You sure you learned enough from things I'm telling you? Because I honestly don't think you're ready. And I'm not saying it from a selfish perspective. I'm just telling you, like, I don't think you've picked up enough game for you to continue this. But if you think you have, and this is how you feel, then it is what it is. I'm not gonna push nothing. I'm not gonna force nothing. This is the reality, right? She's like, no, I got it from here. Whoop-de-whoop, right? All right, cool. It is what it is. It was nice knowing you, and if things change, you hit me up sometime. You know, like, I'm not a fucking stranger to you, so it is what it is. I'm not your hater. You know, I'm rooting for you. I'm on your team. This is what you wanted. I helped you get what you wanted. So it's like, thank you. I appreciate everything. Whoop-de-whoop. I'm engaged now. And all right, cool. Dude, like a month later, this relationship is fucking over. This relationship is fucking over a month later. She's in love with this dude. This dude, she fucked this up completely. Everything was going good when she was listening to the instructions. But when I was telling her why I'm giving her these instructions, she's not fucking understanding it. She doesn't care to listen to the why. She's just listening to, this is what I need to do. And she's missing the point. Right? She's missing the point of it. So after this, she's trying to like, oh, this is what he said to do. No, this is why I said you should do certain things. And why you do this. And this is the outcome because of this. She wasn't listening to none of that. She was half-ass ear hustling. She just wanted a fucking blueprint. You know, I do A, I do B, I do C, and D happens. No, you're talking about people, real life. It's not that fucking simple, right? It's complicated. There's a reason why you do A. There's a reason why you do B. There's a reason why C happens. There's a reason why D happens. If you don't understand the A's and B's of the ins and outs of this shit, obviously she didn't. She fucked it up. This dude's like, fuck you, you're blah blah blah, and it's over a month later. She hits me up 3 months later. I know what I'm dealing with. Now she's bitter. Now she's angry. Now she's fuck men and fuck this and fuck that. And she's hitting me up because now it's also, she's human. You know, like, hey, I gotta fucking get mine off too, right? But it's been like 2 months since your quote unquote serious relationship. You fucked to shit because you didn't understand what I was telling you, right? And anyway, so we're messing around, and this is this, and dude, we're like 80% into this shit, and she calls quits. Like, straight up, like, hey, we need to stop. And like, I'm like, well, what do you mean we need to stop? Like, you got yours, I didn't get mine. Like, the fuck? Like, I put in all this work. Like, you're gonna, yeah, no, we gotta stop. And this, I was like, you fucking stupid fucking bitch, dude. All that shit, man, all those months, I helped you out, I did this. I could have been a fucking prick and used you. I could have been a prick and not showed you the ropes. I could have been a prick, and instead of you going out with him, you could have just seen me and banged me. Because I know my game, right? Like, you're gonna just stop at the 80% line, at the 80 fucking yard line, and you got yours, and now you want to take your fucking sexual frustration out on me because you couldn't take it out on this fucking dude? The fuck? Like, you gonna do me like that? From all the people on the fucking planet, the only one person that actually helped you to try and achieve a certain goal you had. None of your girlfriends could do that for you. Your parents couldn't do that for you. Your friends couldn't do that for you. You couldn't do that for yourself. But I helped you get to that point. And when you said bye to me, go fuck yourself, and then it was like you fucked your own shit up. And now, instead of getting revenge on this motherfucker because you feel some type of way about dudes, you want to come to me like I'm your fucking enemy, and you're gonna treat me dirty. Because she did it in a fucking shiesty, dirty way. It wasn't like, hey, you know, I'm tired, or like, you know, I can't, or I don't want to, or I feel a certain way. No, this bitch did it like, you know, like you're at the pinnacle, and she's like, okay, I'm done. No, I'm not touching you. Like, what the fuck? Like, you really gonna do me like that? Like, the fuck? What is this? Like, you a magician and shit? You halfway stop in the middle of your act? right? Like, you go to a concert and the motherfucker stops the song in the middle of the song. Like, motherfucker, there's the rest of the song. Why didn't you finish it? Nah, I just don't fucking feel like it. Fuck guys. Like, you gonna do me like that? Bitch, get the fuck out the car, dude. I kicked her out the fucking car, dude. I was like, you remember this shit. You remember this day. I kicked you out, you dumb bitch. That's what you fucking get. And that's what I did. I kicked her out. I was like, you can... At that time, Uber wasn't even fucking popping. I'm talking about, this is an old story. So I was like, you can walk to your car. You can taxi to your car. You can call your ex to get you to your car. You can call your family. I don't give a fuck. Get the fuck out my car, man. You doing me like as if I've been doing you dirty. I'm the only fucking person that's been on your fucking side this entire fucking time. And when you told me, I respectfully fucking distanced myself from you. I wasn't fucking texting you. I wasn't DMing you. I wasn't hitting you up. Like, these were your wishes. And then you're gonna come back to me. And then you're gonna do me dirty as if I've been... Fuck this, dog. Like, get the fuck out my car, man. You're a piece of shit. That this is why he fucking left you. Because after I was gone and I stopped giving you instructions, this dude immediately recognized you were a piece of fucking shit. Like, this shitty fucking driver that can't signal when he's fucking cutting people off, right? So, that's that story, man. Yeah, I don't know how the fuck she got back to her car, got back home, or any of that, but yeah, I wanted to let you guys know about that fucking story, because, yeah, I think it's fucking hilarious when you really break it down. It's fucking hilarious to me. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, I'm gonna leave you on the side of the fucking road. Like, you do me dirty. I'm one of those people, like, I'm kind, I'm nice, I'm sweet. I am not weak. Don't fucking get it twisted, bitch. Don't be like, oh, this guy's nice and sweet and we're going to Vegas together and whoop-de-whoop, and halfway through I'm gonna come at him with some fucking shiesty shit. Bitch, I'll drop you off in the middle of the fucking freeway, halfway to Vegas, in the middle of the desert. I won't even give you a water bottle. Good fucking luck. All these cars coming, you better fucking lift up your pants and make it into a fucking skirt. Stick your thigh out and wish you shaved that day. Cause goddamn, right? I'll leave you in the middle of the fucking desert, bitch. Yeah, I could be as cold as I'm fucking nice. And I'm pretty fucking nice. So you're gonna have to deal with Siberia when I get cold with your fucking ass. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. So that's that funny fucking story. It is what it is. Never heard of this bitch after this. I don't know, man. She gave good blowjobs, so I don't know. But I don't think I would ever want to mess with this shit. Maybe good. I don't know, man. I'm a dude. Depends which head I'm thinking with at that time. Right? I'm a single dude. It is what it is. I don't have a girlfriend at the time. Depends what head I'm thinking with. I might think with one head and be like, it is what it is, and think with another head the next day. And then the next day, think with another head. So, hey, I'm a dude. It is what it is. I know the games. I've played them. I've seen bras play them. I know it ins and outs. And solo, YOLO, bolo, peace.